for.
What?
And this is how I know the dating scene has shit and piss in it. Because he literally said to me verbatim, he was like, the reason I don't want to pursue you is because you're too good of a person for me to hurt. As in, like, he's going to find somebody that is going to be less than, or maybe is on the same level of, like, a shit as him, or whatever. It's less than, right? Who he feels like is not as worth it than me, just because he knows that eventually if he hurts them, he's not going to feel as bad as if he hurts me. Even though he knows that he likes me, and he knows, he says all this shit like, oh, like, I could see, you know, myself bringing you to meet my mom and all of this. Like, you're
bullshit.
Just... Maybe. Maybe.
Bullshit. What?
Now, shout out to the guy who's calling her out on the bullshit. Like, not her specifically, but I guess the guy. Because that's definitely bullshit. Like, how can a guy see you as someone he would bring to his mum, but in the same sentence, see you as somebody who he's going to be doing dirty? That doesn't make no sense whatsoever.
Coming into somebody's life, you guys are dating, you already have an intention you're going to hurt the person? What type of issue is that?
No. We didn't really date. It was more so like we had like a liking to each other, right? And it was something that I thought that he was ready to explore, like dating me and stuff like that.
Oh, so you asked for it?
No, I didn't ask for it. But we were talking, and, you know, I realized how inconsistent he was ready, like just with communication, and how he would only like call me at certain times or like text me. I know that, but listen, it wasn't because it was because
if any one of you just seen the gestures I was just doing then, and now look what she's saying. He just wanted to smash. Like, I don't know why women do this sometimes. They'll act so confused on a situation. Like, I've been watching this for a minute and 34 seconds, and it's clear as day this is a guy who just wanted to smash. But a lot of these women will attract bad men into their lives because they fool themselves almost. Like, the signs are clearly there.
His reason was just like because, one, he was like dealing with somebody from his past, which I understand. I was like, okay, you would ghost me or you would not talk to me when you were dealing with that person, whatever. So then he would only talk to me again once he's done dealing with that person, right? So like,
that's the classic trick. Like, how many guys run that on women every day? Yeah, I've just got this toxic ex in my life. I just need to get her out of my life. Then you can be in my life, bro. We're men. If I really wanted someone out of my life and you in my life, I would make it happen. We're men. Don't fall for that BS. Any of you women who may be watching this, don't fall for that BS. And to you men, make sure your daughters ain't falling for the BS either.
Him about it, and I was just like, why are you so inconsistent if you say that you like me so much and how you think that I'm like such a perfect person for you? And that's when he started to tell me how like I'm just too good of a person for him to hurt, because he knows like how he is as a person and how he's hurt women in the past, and he just didn't want to put me through that because I was too much of a good person.
Meaning, it was just for him, you were just side chick, and he knew eventually you might find out.
Probably.
You get hurt.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to give. Like,
Probably. But at the same time, he knew that I was like a good person. You know, and somebody that like he wanted to, but he just.
Man, they just say that to make you feel better. You're a good person. You come on, man.
All right.
Okay, so I'm a good person to you, but you don't want to be committed to me? Like,
yes.
Does it even make sense to you? Like, if you tell me, oh, you're a good guy, but I'm like, yo, bitch, like, shh, listen, you don't mean what you're saying. If you think I'm good like that, why not commit with me?
I don't know.
I'm saying that. That's what I see, though. I might be wrong, but that's just my opinion.
I see that too. Yeah. I see that too.
That's my opinion, though. Wait, you have a child, right?
Yes.
How does it affect you when it comes to you dating? Do you tell men on the first date right about you have a child?
Before I even go,
tried to compose myself, but I just gotta speak on it, man. Like, I don't know. I see a lot of. Let's say this properly. I don't know why single mothers don't have an extra level or layer of seriousness when it comes to dating. You would think that because you have a child in your life, that's yours. You would think you would have an extra level of seriousness when it comes to dating, but I've found out, and it's actually kind of a sad reality, women will become mothers and they don't even gain an extra level of seriousness when it comes to dating. They're still doing the childish games like, come on now, it's not about you anymore. There's a young one now. It's not about you anymore. Look at who's gonna be best for you and this young one. But a lot of women, they're so selfish when it comes to dating, and I'm gonna open up here. I've even experienced it in my life with family, to where, you know, they're dating, and you know, I'm around men who don't give a single fuck about me. I don't know if anybody else has been in a situation where you're in a household like that, where maybe your mother or your father is dating, and they're bringing around these people who don't give a fuck about you as a young kid. That's not good for your development. But you know how much healing and therapy I've had to do to overcome that type of shit? Like, guys, to anyone watching this, if you're gonna date, be careful with the people you're bringing around your children, for real.
On a date with them, like, they know that I have a son. I talk about my son a lot. I never try to hide him. I post him on my social media all the time. Like, people know I have a son. So that is definitely like something that I want you to know before you even take me on a date. Because I have dealt with men who, like, they will like say that they're open-minded to like dating a single parent and stuff like that, but I just know in the end, it's not something long-term for them, because they want to be with somebody who will share the first child with them, you know, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But like, leading me on just because you think that I'm a good person and a good woman for you, without taking into consideration that I do have a child that you have to learn to know and love one day. Like, a lot of men don't think about that.
Do you agree that having a child lower your value in the dating market?
Not lower my value, but yes, I can see how men.
Of course, it doesn't lower your value, but it lowers all the rest of the females' value. Like, come on now, get out your ego, man. Get out your ego. Even me as a man, I know if I was to have a kid, there's some women who will look at me like, nah, I don't want that. I want to build my own dynasty, my own legacy with someone else. Like, if I can see that, how can you not see that? Like, why? Like, lose the ego. Lose the ego. It definitely lowers your value. It doesn't lower your human value. But in the dating market, most people want to start their own family. So in that regard, it does lower your value. How do people not see that? It is what it is, though. But I don't wish anything bad on this woman. You know, I don't know. She just needs to get it together for real, bro. Like, be more serious. You've got a kid now. Be more serious. But I appreciate you guys for rocking with me on this one. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Like, do you guys see that shit as well, with women not really taking dating serious, even though they have kids? Like, they're still dating for fun and having, like, do you guys see that shit too? Let me know in the comment section down below. I know I'm not tripping, but I appreciate you, and I'm out.